That is great. That is great. Well, I just got to tell one quick story because uh, I will never forget. Now, Lisa and Joanna, his daughter, and my wife, just did a marathon on Sunday. They ran 26 miles down at Disney. They went down there and did the whole race, and so. But I will never forget. Um, I was dating Lisa, and I don't know what happened. I think it was probably exam week because I get all stressed out during exam week, and I want to break up, and I can't, get in an argument with my roommate or whatever else. Well, I don't know which one she came to see. I don't know if she came. Okay, so she came to see you, and so she came to see you, and then you must have told Coach, because Coach called me into the office, I think, and said, why don't you come by the house if you want to, and we'll talk. But there was like no pressure, whatever. And you sent her to the store or something, and you just said, how's it going? And I hemmed and hawed, and finally you said, well, how's it going with Lisa or something? And we broke up. And I don't know what you said. It was very... just real gentle, but you said, yeah, well, you may want to think that over, reconsider or something. And it was just great. I mean, it was great. And of course, we've been married for 20 years, and I love her.
No, I'll tell you what, we've had
She came to
my
you,
wife.
that's what it
My
was.
wife is a matchmaker. There's no question about that. What?
It's okay. We'll edit it out. We'll edit it out. We got guys that can do all that stuff. I'm not worried about it.
Well, one of the things about being in a place this long, and you're already getting them, I'm sure, you get calls all the time.
Yeah.
Mother's Day, we're all here, the whole family's here at the table.
Right.
Phone rings, I go and say, is Mom there?
Right, yeah.
You know?
Right, yeah.
I said, yeah. Who is it? Somebody's calling from California,
Sure. Yeah.
And she had been a mom to him.
Sure.
She was a good listener. She was in an office where she could be right there by the door. They'd come in there, they'd be stressed out, they'd stop, and she'd just listen.
Yeah.
And that's part of it.
Yeah.
We can be so driven in what we're doing that we forget that it's not what we're doing that's important, it's what happens after it's done, and I when I go and speak, I speak every year to Rita's coaching class.
Right, yeah.
And one of the things I say is, don't ever embarrass an athlete in front of in public.
Right.
Just tell them I want to see you in my office.
Right, yeah.
And I always had a feeling that some of them wanted to officiate or to coach. And so I invited them to come by the office. I said, don't talk to me on the field.
Right.
I haven't got time to listen to you.
Right.
But I said, come by the office and I'll take it under advisement.
Right.
Now, I didn't always do something about it, but I said, have an open door and never look over their head or to their side. Look them in the eye. And that's what bothers me right now. I'm one of these people that I greet at the church door, and I love to see those little children.
Yeah.
One of those things.
You're a greeter.
Yeah.
Right, no greeter.
Yeah, and you can tell the people that are coming in who really are troubled, and the ones that are really on top of it. And children, I mean, I've got 100 kids that call me Mr. Cecil. And give me 5. And so you do the same thing, I'm sure. Yeah.
Our youngest is like that. The judge goes to our church, and he said he was walking by the other day, and Sam, he's our youngest, he's 9, he said, hey, Judge Knight. And he said, yes, Sam. He said, did you win your election? Because he just had one. He said, I did. He said, way to go.
I got to tell one story on George. Yeah. We were down in Florida. And
that's my favorite trip. Favorite trip of my whole life.
And we had played a doubleheader. And we had lost the first game, and George had made a number of errors at third base.
At least 4 or 5.
Well, but George's mom and dad and brother had come for the second game. And I said, George, you can't start you. I just can't put you there, and I don't know where to put you right now. I found out later he was a great outfielder. I really appreciate the hustle out there. But anyhow, and about the second or third inning, he said, Coach, I know I don't deserve to play, but he said, I am a hitter. So if you get a chance and you want to put me in, I'll be glad to hit. So somewhere down the line, that situation came up, and I had put George in to hit. And he hit a double. Slid in head first, gets up and goes like this. I look over at the fence and here's his little brother, 12 years old then, stand there with his up, and mom and dad stand there. Hold on, just stand there with the thumbs up, baby. We still lost the game.
That's right. I remember. They got stranded.
Yeah, but that was, those are experiences you love.
That's right. I remember Coach took us down there, and this year, that particular year, we did not. I don't know if we had rag tags or what happened on the uniform, but Coach Smith-ish had sent us some USA baseball uniforms, and you matched it with the Atlanta Braves hat. We got the Atlanta Braves hat that matched the uniform, and it had A, so it was Asbury. It was perfect.
Well,
and we played in
Shut this one off.
I won't. Okay.